My name is Sumi Kanama, and I'm a 26-year-old ordinary housewife. I'd like to talk about a bogus incident that happened between my husband and I. I've been married to my husband, Morihiro, who is a year older than I am, for a year. As a dual-income couple, we spent a lot of time missing each other. But I thought things were going well. Then, one day, a pregnancy test kit came back positive. So I went to the OBGYN for a test and found out I was pregnant. I was overjoyed because I had always wanted to have a child someday. My husband also seemed to want a child, so naturally I thought he'd be happy. But what time will you be home today?
I'll probably be a little late, so you can go to bed.
Do you have to? Can't you come home early?
I don't think I can. What's wrong?
I should really tell you in person, but... Oh, I can't wait to tell you! I'm pregnant!
What?
I'm pregnant! I'm going to be a mom and you're going to be a dad! Oh, what's with the bloviating reaction?
Are you sure?
I'm sure because I got checked at the OBGYN. I'm 2 months pregnant now.
That's not my baby, is it?
Stop it! You can't make jokes like that. It's not funny at all.
I'm not joking. It can't be my baby.
What are you talking about? There's no one else.
No, it's absolutely not mine. We haven't even had sex in the last 3 months because we've been so busy. And yet you're 2 months pregnant? How's that even possible?
We did just about 2 months ago. Well, maybe you were too drunk to remember, but that's probably when I got pregnant, right?
I don't remember.
That's because you forget everything when you're drunk. Anyway, it's definitely yours.
Even if it's true that we did it 2 months ago, I can't believe you could conveniently get pregnant in just one go. It's not mine. It's definitely not mine.
What's wrong with you? For the record, I never cheated on him. Just as I told him, just one affair got me pregnant. My husband's attitude didn't change at all after he came home, and all he said was it's not his baby. Since then, my husband stopped spending time at home, and if I tried to complain... Hey, are you going to be late again? You've been late every day recently.
Shut up. I'm busy at work.
Don't lie to me. You're out drinking and getting drunk every night.
It's all part of the job.
Please, let's discuss it properly.
There's nothing to discuss. I'm not home, so you can go to your lover's place. Go to the father of your child.
Are you still saying that? I've explained it to you many times, haven't I?
Why would I believe such an excuse? We've tried and failed so many times, but just one time hit the bullseye?
That's just the way it is with babies. If the odds were as low as winning the lottery, I could understand your skepticism. It's actually not that rare, so why are you being so stubborn?
Shut up! I know you're cheating on me! I'm not dumb!
Oh, I really don't get it! Do you seriously doubt that I cheated on you? The day we had this exchange, I was waiting for him to come home in the middle of the night to talk things over. But then he was so drunk and did the most outrageous thing. I ran out of the house and messaged my friend Yoshiko. Sorry to bother you so late at night. Are you awake? I was awake, but what's wrong at this hour? I'm sorry to come out of the blue, but can I stay over today? Okay, but what's going on? My husband and I are having a little issue. Morihiro and you? Oh, that's unusual. Then again, you don't have to run away from home, do you? Actually, he slapped me. What? I'm too scared to go back, so please, come right away. That's right. My drunken husband slapped me as hard as he could. He slapped me so hard that my face swelled up red. We've known each other for a long time, but I'd never had anything like this happen before, and that's why I jumped out of my house. I went to Yoshiko's house and told her what's going on. You should get a divorce right away. If you don't do anything, your baby might be in danger too. She says this, but as I've just got pregnant, I couldn't think of divorcing him right away. I can't help but think if there's any way to repair the situation. Yoshiko allows me to stay at her place for a while, and the next day I went to work from her house.
Where are you?
I stayed at Yoshiko's place.
You could just be honest and say you were at your lover's.
How many times do I have to tell you that there's no one like that? If you want, call Yoshiko and ask her. You know her contact info, don't you?
Even if that's true, there's no proof that you're not having an affair.
There's no proof I'm cheating in the first place! You're just being paranoid!
The proof is in your stomach.
That's enough! Then let's do this! We can do a DNA test after the baby is born! If by any chance it turns out that it's not yours, I'll get down on my knees and pay you alimony or whatever!
No, that's not necessary. Let's get a divorce. It's best for the both of us.
Are you serious? I'm saying I'm willing to do a DNA test, you know?
I can't wait for that, and there's no point in waiting. I'll get the forms, fill out mine, and send it to Yoshiko's. Fill out the rest and turn it in.
Wait a minute! Don't decide on your own! He even wants a divorce. I really don't understand what this means. Distraught, I consulted Yoshiko even though I was at work. Then she said, "So, what do you think?" "I don't think there's nothing you can do but to get divorced." But I really don't get it. It's just women at work, and it's not even an environment conducive to cheating. There's not even an element of suspicion, but how could he make such a one-sided decision? I don't know why either, but if it's that broken, I don't think it's going to be easy to repair the damage. You think so? Yoshiko also said this to me, and I began to wonder if divorce was really the only option. However, there are some things I just can't accept. As I said at the beginning, I haven't cheated on him, and there's no element of suspicion. He himself wanted children, so it's not like he doesn't want to live with them. That's why the sudden change in attitude was so unnatural. It was as if he's suffering from some kind of mental illness. But as I thought about it, something flashed through my mind. And a few days later...
The divorce papers have already arrived there, right?
Yes.
Well then, hurry up and write them down and file them.
I'll get the divorce. But first, I have a question.
What?
It's about child support and alimony. I want you to pay both.
The child's not mine. So there's no way I'm paying child support. I'd even like to get alimony from you.
Then let's live separately until the child is born, get a DNA test, and then get a divorce. I'll definitely agree to the divorce no matter what the results of the test is. If it's not your child, you don't have to pay child support, and I'll pay you alimony at your wish.
No, we're getting divorced now.
Why? You're convinced that I cheated on you for some reason, right? Then you're sure to get your money with my way.
Just file the damn thing.
I see. That's what I thought. You wanted a divorce before you knew I was pregnant, didn't you?
What are you talking about?
But once the child is born, you'll be forced to pay child support, and I may even ask for alimony. So you insisted that I cheated on you and tried to use the momentum to get a divorce. At the very least, so that the divorce would be finalized before the child was born.
I really don't get what you're saying.
Then I'll make sure I don't file for divorce until after the child is born. If you're not happy, go to court or whatever. I'll stick it out for 8 more months until the baby is born. After this, I received numerous messages urging me to file the divorce, but I ignored all of them. I was determined to make him acknowledge and have him pay child support no matter what. And there was one more thing I had to do. Why did he want to divorce me in the first place, even before I was pregnant? I had an idea, so I hired a detective to investigate on him. Then I discovered an unbelievable fact. Contacted the other traitor. That's a good shot. You're just like a vixen to pretend to be an ally and then do this behind my back. You found out. It's no wonder you've been pestering me to get a divorce. You were going to make Morihiro break up with me and then get together with him, weren't you? I feel bad, but I can't help it because I fell in love with him. I'm begging you to break up with him right away. You already know, don't you, about my current situation? Yes, you're pregnant too, and I heard you're in your second month, just like me. No wonder Morihiro is so adamant about not acknowledging my child. He's not earning enough money to raise 2 kids on his own. That's enough. Do you want money that badly? It's not just about money. I don't think that you can live with yourself after such a terrible betrayal. Yes, my husband had an affair with a friend of mine. And as I said, they even have a child. And after the exchange with Yoshiko, I slapped an ultimatum on my husband as well.
Hey, isn't this enough? I'll pay you alimony for the affair.
Oh, you're so quick with the information. I wonder if you were together by any chance.
What does it matter? Anyway, don't make me pay you any child support. I'm going to be a father.
Yeah, you're right. I'm willing to get divorced, but I'm going to have you acknowledge.
I can't acknowledge as it's not even born yet. You said you were going to wait until the baby's born, but that's too hard on you, isn't it?
Right. That's why I'm changing my plan. I didn't know this, but there's a system called forced recognition. As the name implies, you can go to court and force recognition. I heard that this can be done even after divorce. The battle will begin in about 8 months, so be prepared. Thus, I got divorced and went to my parents' house for a while to have a baby. A healthy baby boy was born. Then, as I had declared, I filed a court case for forced recognition against him. And after many things, I got the recognition. I forgot to mention that my family is quite wealthy, and I fought the case thoroughly with the help of my parents. Morihiro was forced to pay child support in addition to alimony. He himself makes a normal income, so it must be very hard for him. Yoshiko, on the other hand, actually had to pay alimony as well. So it seems that even though she and Morihiro are together, they both lost a lot of money and are having a hard time making ends meet.